like the why of the reading, and then the love oracles. I am going to clarify, and if needed, I am going to pull more cards for you. And of course, we are going to use these untold messages mixed in with the love oracles to get a better idea where this person is coming from, okay, or the situation. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's coming through for you guys. So let's start off with the why. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, all about assistance, generosity, equal give and take, things coming into balance. We do have the Three of Wands, which is all about the future, moving forward, opportunities, something's developing here. We also have the Hermit and the Five of Rings. So there is a sense of recovering from something here for sure with that Hermit card in the reverse. It's basically saying there's a sense of feeling lonely or just feeling very isolated at this time. But let's go ahead and get more into it here, Gemini. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, okay, Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's fix this for a second. All right, you guys. Right off the bat, what I'm seeing is that the challenge is that there's a sense of somebody wanting to win at all cost. Okay, so there's a want to be right, a want to, like, I don't know, there's a lot of conflict surrounding this challenge. This could be an energy who has very tunnel vision or not very open-minded, very limited to other people's, like, maybe opinions or way of thinking. But I just feel like this is the main reason why things can be very hard when dealing with this situation. We have a lot of holding back from this energy. They're coming in very blocked. You're coming in as the Empress. You could be a parent. We also have the Strength card. Okay, the Strength card is coming out in the reverse, so this is telling me there's a little bit of self-doubt or feeling overwhelmed. There is a sense of finding or trying to find this inner strength to believe in yourself again, so this is more of getting back up. The Empress is all about abundance, love, expansion, just a nurturing, caring energy who knows their worth and who is very confident. And I feel it has a lot to do with trusting yourself when handling challenging situations, okay, and rising above this. So I am seeing that in your energy. For this person, I feel they're really in their head. And I feel like the reason why things are so conflicted with the situation is because how you're coming up and how this person's coming up, it's like, I feel you're just really comfortable, like, with yourself, like, you know yourself. So you can kind of see how this person's operating, or just seeing that, you know, this isn't a fair situation. This doesn't feel like love to me. This doesn't feel like equal give and take to me. So with this energy, I feel like they're causing their own stress right now because of their self-limiting beliefs, because of how they have a hard time viewing things in different perspectives. And with the Tower, it's showing so much resistance to change, or to, again, to kind of transform or transition or something like that within their energy, because they're in constant worry. It looks like they're very paranoid. It's showing like it's just so hard to remove this block. Maybe they're not even aware that they have this block, but it feels like they're set on their ways, and it's like their limiting beliefs is holding them back from actually expanding and handling things, you know, in a more, how do I say it, more compromising way, like to compromise with others. All right, that Page of Cups. It's kind of coming immature, how they speak to, I feel like this person has a lot of insecurities and maybe projecting them on you to where you're kind of like, excuse me, but then I feel like just by how you're carrying yourself as the Empress, I feel like you know how to like handle situations or energies like this. But for someone with the Page of Swords, this can be a very hurtful words, or feeling like someone's like taking jabs at you in a way. So I am seeing that. Yeah, you could have been feeling like attacked in some way, especially with that Knight of Swords. Somebody's showing you inconsistency. They're showing you like reckless energy. So it feels like somebody here is all over the place, but there's a lot of holding things in too, Gemini, from what I'm seeing from this person. So with the Three of Pentacles, I am feeling that's more of like team player, someone that has your back in a way that you collaborate. There's no misunderstanding. Well, it just feels like that's the opposite. It's like someone here is misunderstanding or just not getting the whole picture about something because of just how they perceive things. But they're coming in a bit reckless and inconsistent, kind of all over the place, a bit careless. Okay, I feel like somebody may feel like see the Four of Pentacles once again. There could be a little bit of jealousy, maybe a small amount of jealousy, but I feel like it's stemming from their own issues, their own wounds that they have not healed on. And if you came across like quotes that say like triggers are, when you get triggered, it's like sometimes that means that it's just trying to make you aware of things that are unhealed or that needs to be worked on. Like that's what I feel like with this person, because they do feel triggered. Like they're very easily triggered. But we do have that Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, see, and then we have the Ten of Cups with the Eight of Cups. It just feels like it's hard for them to commit. You guys may be on different pages or just like not being on the same page in some reason, because this person has a hard time managing their emotions. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be, but this is the energy that they're carrying. They want this Ten of Cups, but I feel like they detach the moment that they're challenged or the moment that you have your own way of thinking or you start thinking for yourself in some way. It's like it triggers them. So that's coming off to me. It's like it kind of makes them question themselves when somebody doesn't agree with them. Like they need outside validation. And I feel with them, it's like they're kind of being like immature emotionally because they can't control these emotions or know how to navigate through this because they're so limited in their beliefs. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Like it's okay to have different beliefs, but or see things differently. But it really triggers them. Okay, so we do have the Emperor coming in the near future with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting here, Gemini, is that the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence, right? This is more of feeling whole within yourself. And the Emperor is very confident, super confident within themselves. So I feel like whatever this may be, see the Queen of Swords is here, so that's mostly about facing problems head on, no fear of speaking your truth, no matter what anybody says. This is you standing in your truth and being really confident with it, okay? And only wanting truth and honesty back. So I feel with this Emperor coming in, it's more of like, is somebody leveling up here? Is somebody trying to understand are getting a better understanding on how they operate and how they're affecting this situation? Now, this is a potential future. It doesn't mean it's, promised to happen, but it does show like this is what is needed in a way is this more mature energy to come in and like take accountability uh, with that Emperor energy. Okay, I don't know. It just feels to me that whoa. Yeah, it just feels to me that there is a lot of challenges. Now, this Emperor that came up, it's just so interesting to see how we have the Emperor, because this also could be you. This could be you taking on the Emperor role and the Empress role. Balance of masculine and feminine energy. Again, I wouldn't get caught up on the genders. It's more of the energy that is being carried here. And it's more of just feeling whole within yourself, self-made, like you, like nothing's gonna stop you. You are pretty much like on your way. But when I'm seeing the outcome, it's very difficult how this person wants to wear this mask. And it's keeping them stuck, even though like I feel you're unstuck and you seem to have, you know, a different, like a more open-minded, more bigger heart, not more bigger heart, but you know what I mean, just more understanding. It feels like this person's very blocked and still they're continue to lie to themselves, but confessing just a little bit to make it seem like they're understanding. I don't know, but it just feels very stuck. It feels like stagnant energy with that Chariot. And this can be feeling pulled in many directions. This can, like somebody's like trying to regain control, but without this self-awareness, it feels like they're continuing to wear this mask or to be this imposter, which is not really helpful. Okay, now this is where things can lead if, you know, they don't become self-aware or honest with themselves about like their situation in a way. Okay, because everybody's always growing and expanding, and sometimes these triggers can really upset us, but some people will work through them and start working on that. Like, why am I so triggered? Why am I so upset? You know, like, and and then learn from it and then grow, right? We're always evolving, we're always learning. But for this person, it just feels so stubborn like. So I feel it's like there needs to be self-awareness. We can't force people to be self-aware. And if they're not open to hear any constructive criticism, then yeah, then it's just seems like it's going to become more and more of a challenge for this connection because of this reason here. Because I'm telling you, you're coming up in your energy as the Empress. Now, we have the Ten of Cups with the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. So there are beautiful things coming in. It does feel like this may be a family dynamic or a marriage or a big bump in the road within a connection. But again, we have this Fool, which is mostly just trusting the universe here, right? Like trying to enter a new start of possibilities, and having faith in yourself and possibly this person if you continue to work on things with them, because it does feel like very competitive energy and very stagnant right now due to this. Okay, that's what I have for you guys, Gemini, right now. It seems like a very frustrating, overwhelming time for you, but still, it's like, I don't know, it's difficult. But that's what I'm seeing with the challenges. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a better idea of what's going on. Okay, clingy. Feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me my space. Foolish. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly. Secrets and deception and battle. I tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. And then we have guilt. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. Now, very few of you, I do feel like, even though secret and deception is coming up, and honestly, this is like I think this is the only card in there that talks about secrets and deception out of all these cards. So for that to come in, there may be some secrets, yes. There may be some deceptions, yes. But also I feel is that, again, this feels like a big battle within them and them. Like, this is really hard. And if something did happen as in cheating or anything like that, then I can see why they may be trying to manipulate the situation with the King of Cups energy, because they're not wanting you to leave. And I feel like this energy with the clinginess comes in when the person doesn't want to face issues head on. So they feel like they need to push you away. You're not being clingy. It's just they feel like that I'm getting an energy of them pushing you away, like getting like kind of, just like purposely getting mad at you so they don't have to deal with or take accountability or like face the truth. So I am getting that a lot too. And I feel like they have a lot of guilt because they're just operating, and it looks like they're kind of doing the inner work, but it's not really. It's kind of making them more of a know-it-all than actually like thinking different perspectives, like being open-minded. So that's what I'm getting here, you guys. Very interesting. Again, to take what resonates. It doesn't always have to be a cheating situation, but when I do see possible secrets and deception, that could be that can be cheating, but that also could be that Seven of Swords in the reverse, where someone is just lying, or being suspicious, self-sabotaging, jealousy, competition, fraud. That's what that represents. And I feel like it's just so difficult. This challenge, this battle is just really keeping everything very stuck. Okay. But still continue to have confidence within yourself and trust yourself and have faith that you're able to rise above this and through this difficult time right now. So freedom is, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So that is your message here, Gemini. I hope this message